is actually the reset day, as you can see. Loot to get, essentially. Unfortunately, no brand. Mythic helmet's pretty good, honestly. And it would replace a champion piece. I think I go the Mythic helmet, big increase, and it's just going to be a bigger one when I upgrade it with the crests that we've got, because we've got a lot of crests, just nothing to spend it on. At least for right now, because I want to get more equipment, because our character's still pretty undergeared, and we should be able to catalyze it as well. Let's chuck this in here, and it's replacing a champion piece, which is lovely, and I can upgrade it to max, because it will be worth doing, because we're not going to replace a Mythic track helmet ever. I'll upgrade the Mythic track helmet, because I should be able to get it pretty much all the way up. Beautiful. Also, this week, the first thing I'm going to prioritize is getting my own key to a 10. I don't think I recorded it, or at least I deleted the VOD of it. I was trying to apply to keys all reset day. Could not get into a group for like 60 minutes. Just getting declined left and right. I guess we can beat that by having our own key at 10. So, a little bit of a time skip again from the vault. Just finished doing all the chores, like weekly chores essentially. So my 4 delves. I've done LFR in the wing that I want, which was essentially for brand of ceaseless ire, which as you can see I did not get. I did also go do time walking because it's back this week, which will give, I believe it's a normal or heroic piece from the raid, which could also be brand, which is right here. It's just a random chest piece. Okay, lovely. As for gear from the delves, we did actually get a few upgrades. We got an upgrade on the ring. This was my Delver's Bounty item. As you can see, we already got that ring. So now we just got a better one. We finally got some gloves. As you can see, we're still using Explorer, and it's got crit verse on it. They are much better stats, so we're chucking that on. World Boss gave us a ring again, so now I've got 2 of them. So not too bad. Point, but we got to 700. Not bad. And we got a little more crit. I also tried out Shadow Pan. I don't think I'm going to be using it, which may sound crazy, but I think in Pugs, like Pug settings, it might be better to have the on-use, just on-use threat that Master of Harmony gives through using one of your Celestial Brews. And if someone, for example, butt pulls, or they like a pop off, like a Rep Paladin or something, they pop off on a pack and pull threat on something, I can immediately pop Celestial Infusion, bang, threat. I might have to go to Flurry Strikes if we start struggling on damage, literally with timing the keys. I did notice that Shadow Pan is potentially a lot tankier as well. This one here is insanely broken, because essentially every 50 energy that you spend, you get 1 second back on Weapons of Order, which is the same cooldown as Invoke Niazu, basically. And it also activates Flurry Strikes in general, so you do a lot more damage with it. Hopefully we can find someone. Don't need to be insanely good, just need someone. For example, that's plenty. Yeah, sure. I'll take this person. Would usually like a B-res, but it should be fine. If he doesn't lust first pull, then I'll ask him to lust the mini-boss. I think you get an extra lust in the dungeon if we do that. Oh, it's Dispel week. Oops. So I gotta use my my heal to get rid of it, because I don't have the Dispel. I can use the Celestial Infusion to get threat on the ads as well. I didn't realize it was Dispel week. Poor healer. Definitely nice to have extra people that can Dispel. And I absolutely should have brought it in this dungeon as it is, because there's a lot of poison to Dispel too. The warrior's blasting. Beautiful. So much better than last time. And my main priority is picking up the ad, and then I can bring the ad over. There it is. Nice, they're all on the left side, so I can stay here. Beautiful. So much easier with this group. I gotta remember that I need both bat patrols. Here they come. Let's use Celestial Brew to get threat. Nice job. Healer put in some work there for sure. Warrior should be able to go in that one. I can go in a different one. And try position roughly so my warrior can get into a thing in time. This team's cruising along. Weakora says need a little more. I think we're still slightly short. Just waiting for a better cooldown to come back. Nice and clean run. And we got an 11 out of it. Gambit. Look at the damage. They blasted. Warrior pumped. Do I just send it on an 11? I'll see if people sign up. Why not? Because that was easy. And see what I mean? That instant threat from just going, hey, I need threat right now. Celestial Infusion, Harmonic Surge. Person's done an 11. Sure. Bartok the Magnificent. He's only done this on a 7, but I'd honestly take him. I could honestly run double melee. I think that'd be fine in here. The only one that might be a little sketchy is called the Dragon, but he's always the sketchy fight. Why not? It's a bit ballsy pulling or getting a rep paladin in, because they're either pretty good or they have like no concept of waiting half a second for threat. Which I'm glad Feral's really solid. It's been pretty good all this expansion, honestly. I'm so happy we timed that. We smashed that key. If I can time this, we should be able to get into 10s now too. A lot more consistently. Storm Rage. I'll invite him. Give him a countdown. Pretty sure none of them need it, but it's good practice. Or good morals, I guess. This should be easy time. It should be. I just gotta remember to get the Goliath, because he's a lot of percent, seemingly. Not if the Ret Paladin stands and stuff. Oh, right, I forgot to put the spell on. Oops. It was honestly doing fine with the Expel Harm Heal instead, but definitely would have been nice to have it, so I can help. Missing last group's DPS. They're doing so much. These guys are still doing relatively good, but they were blasting last key. Need him. Celestial to get threat on that. If you're curious why I rolled over there, it was to start the RP, so we can go straight to the boss after this. Trying to aim it away from the healer, because if he wants to do the console, then I can't aim it that way. I don't know how we're not getting all the dispels. It's definitely not ideal. It wasn't even the ads that killed them, it was the boss's ads. Because they didn't help me bait anything. They killed them at the start with Lust. Nice. I don't know if we can time it now, but it'll be close. We got 10 minutes for this area. They're just doing no damage now for some reason, because I think they've given up. I need to pump damage. Absolutely blast the damage. Because this fight takes a while, just because of the transitions, him being invulnerable, and having to do the minigame. Any heals to fall after. People are about to die. It should still be fine. Hopefully, but that 3 seconds may have been what we needed. Paladin? That should not have... No way! Okay, we are making it. Yeah, that one mistake. Every key that I've done above a 10 has been a fail. I'm so annoyed. Guess 10 Priory. Maybe I can get it into other groups, because maybe it shows that I've done an 11. I doubt it. Yeah, perfect. And the other thing is, if I went Shadow Pen, maybe we would have had enough damage too. Surely we can time a 10. Okay, this group does some damage. That's what we like to see. Oh, I still forgot to put Decurse on, or Dispel. Why is he just standing there? Did he DC? He just stood there. I'm so concerned about this group. It was such a good start. Why'd he just stand there, man? This might be a lost cause. Most of the deaths have just been to them not moving out of something. This might be cooked. Maybe. As I said, my time is insanely good on this place, but we'll see. It's at 24 minutes. So we've still got 8 minutes of mess ups to do. We've got Lust, so I want to go to the boss soon. Oh, okay. That's honestly fine. I guess Funnel for the Rogue. Dev does more with that too. So I'm fine with him pulling Funnel in. Because Dev wants 2 target or higher, essentially. And they do a lot more. I think we might be able to bring this back. We got back a minute there. Why did he just stand there, man? Did he at least press evasion? I hope he did. It just threw it on top of the roof. That's interesting. The rogue might die on the way over. Oh, never mind. Oh, thanks, Hunter. Not allowed to have nice things. Really not. It is quite hard to heal that. The warp blood does a lot of damage. I think we're slightly short on percent because I usually get those 3 as well. But we'll see. So it's going to be sketchy. I think we need divers. Again, we've got funnel classes, so I may as well, and I'm pretty sure we need the percent. Although we did pull the divers that I normally don't get, because I don't trust pugs to kick them. How did he die? Did he stand in a frontal? Or does it like teleport and kill someone? Oh. That's how he died. Yeah, that was a choice. Now the healer's dead. Why are they pulling for me? They just bricked this. What is going on? Why? I had to stop because someone pulled this mob. And then they pulled this one. What's wrong with 10s? Oh my god, stop standing and stuff. They're gonna lust. No lust? No, we're just giving up? You're not gonna lust? I don't think we need those 2. Yeah, we don't need those 2. This hunter, I swear to God. What was that? That was actually insane. We should not have timed that. But we finally got a timed key. Like, it was deaths left and right to the stupidest things. Look, charge, no dispel because he was probably dead. Yeah, you can see he was dead. And the next fight, he stood in this and died. He stood in it and died for 3 seconds. He just stood there. Stood in a bomb. Harpooned, because, again, no one kicks those mobs. It looks like he died on the way back, or he just didn't press anything. Stood in wind up, stood in a ability, pulled that mob, like the boss, or the spark dude, so it was the rogue. Probably had aggro after this guy died, so he died too. Again, pulled the mob for me. It's been a few days again. Been putting off playing this character, once again, just to get editing out of the way. I'm actually caught up as of right now. As you can see, the first thing I went and did, because we had, I think, yeah, 61 crests exactly. I went and crafted my wrists, because we had our 3rd spark this week, which means I get a 2nd piece of gear because I made a weapon. On that note, the belt is getting nerfed, so I'm going to need to craft the leather belt to go with this one here, and change this weapon from having an infusion on it to not infused. But more importantly, this episode I want to try out Shadowpan, because after watching back, that first Dawnbreaker would have actually been timed if I did a slight bit more damage, because Flurry Strikes does quite a considerable amount of damage. Do I expect this to go well? Not really, but I've got my own key to do, and we do need Priory, so it's actually not too bad. I don't trust people when they've only timed a 10. Like, a 10 is their best key, because it always looks like they boosted it to me. Although this is where we should be, obviously, but it still kind of looks sus. See, another 10 though, but they haven't done a Priory. This monk I trust more than the others. These are essentially your Will of the Wall buffs for your Flurry Strikes. You're supposed to cycle through them because it's obviously a random chance. This just tells me which one I get, and I think Shadow is the main one we want to have most of the time. From memory, I was comfortable in my last 10. Feel like this should be fine. And I think I need Dispel this week, right? So I should take Dispel. I'll give him a countdown as well because we got a DH. Beautiful. All right. I gotta pull pretty quickly because the rogue's gonna want to get out of stealth and put his garrotes out. And the main part that I remember when I played this was essentially you want to try and always keep your energy not maxed, essentially. Which you would think is common sense, but it's even more important with this because you need to do that to get Flurry Strikes in the first place. How's she looking on mana? Little dry, but that felt pretty good. I did fine, I think, like actually surviving it. Give the DH a little more funnel. That's alright if we get that other pack. Do actually need them. I didn't expect us to get the second night. I think that was more so because the dispel wasn't dispelled. He actually had the debuff on him, so those were empowered Holy Radiances. They weren't regular ones. People go this way this season. There were a lot of buffs to the other side. Yeah, this side is generally easier at the moment. Bro, is he still complaining about the boss? Oh my god, no one kicked. Okay then. And he lusted for some reason. He's trying to brick the key. Because you don't lust this part, you lust upstairs because it's way scarier than this. He has no excuse. Oh god, we're so far behind. At least my best time. I don't know if we can time this. Okay, or the healer can do it for me and not trust that Monk can tank them all. And almost die for it. Why'd you... What? Why? I'm not in danger, because I'm not using cooldowns on anything else. She doesn't do enough damage. See? I'm completely fine with 3. My health's not even moving. 10 minutes. We can still do it by about 4 minutes. If we play clean. I definitely feel a lot tankier. I just need to get better at spending energy before I get to pressing blackout kick, because I'm always slightly full. If only the healer could have kicked that. I think it's just the healer, right? Like, this healer gives me the energy of they didn't want to be here as soon as they saw me go that side, so they just stopped playing. Or stopped wanting to play after that, because he's just letting people die. Straight up, he's making people fall left and right. This is a very normal pull. Bro, he's just letting people die. There's nothing else happening here. How's he going to mana? He's fine. I'm going because I got a proc, not because I got a shadow proc going. So I want to try and use it. I'm just going to let him drink before the boss. I would pull this for funnel, but there's no point risking it really. The key's already lost. This is going to be interesting. Since last time we did this place, no one wanted to CC the ads at all. So I'm going to save Ring of Peace in case they just don't do anything. Which it looks like they're not doing anything. They also didn't lust. This character is so cursed with keys. Yeah, bro gave up. Look at that. Easy money. Bro literally gave up as soon as he saw me go to the right. I'm so annoyed. But Spec did feel quite a bit stronger. I think I did a lot more damage too. Yeah, 3.3 mil, and that was in a bad run. They were both 710, 711. They were the highest geared people in here, but they were the worst people in here. Look! The healer didn't even interrupt! Yeah, this poor rogue and DH didn't ever get healed. No wonder they died so much. I'm so tilted, man. Alright, we ended this one off at 703 item level with a score of 2360. Very small progress with this one, as pretty much every key got bricked. On that note, please keep in mind, I don't flame any of these randoms during or after the key. I'm simply pointing out mistakes both in mindset, as well as general mistakes, of which I also made a lot of mistakes in these keys, because I'm very, very new to brew tanking, and more so tanking for pugs, as the season was very new. Nonetheless though, hopefully some of y'all enjoyed this bricking session. If you enjoyed that, consider subscribing, as I post these pretty much every 2 to 3 days, and I hope you have a good one.